Hello, everybody. My name is Archie. I would like to introduce you to KwasiBOLD TV. KwasiBOLD TV will be about sports, mainly football, slash soccer, however you want to call it. Um, we will be debating, discussing, it'll be based on everybody's opinion. Everybody think their team is the best. Everybody believe that your opinion is the correct one. By the end of the day, we will just agree to disagree. This channel is gonna have so many people coming in. We're gonna debate about teams, situations that's going on in the world of football. It's gonna be based on basically loving what I like. That basically football. I debate with my friends. I play the game. I still consider myself a student of the game. So I decided to make a channel that basically I do what I like to do, which is talk about football, soccer. Looking at the trade that I have on right now, you know where my allegiance lie, LFC. I believe LFC is the best team in the world. Manchester United fans, you're gonna hate me, but hey, why not? I have friends who are Manchester United fans, and they know I'm on their neck when they lose. And they do the same thing to me when we lose. So I have a channel that me and those friends are gonna just be discussing EPL. We will also talk about La Liga because we like to watch Barcelona, Madrid, Sevilla, Atletico, all those teams. So we will talk about Bundesliga, Bayern, Dortmund, RB Leipzig, Liga, PSG. Everybody call it the Farmers League, but hey, y'all need to put respect in that team, that league. They got some big ballers out there. Serie A is still making noise these days. Kudos to Inter to breaking that voodoo from Juve. They've been winning that thing for 9 years straight. Now, talking about that, is Dortmund, Leipzig, or anybody else going to break the Bayern hoodoo that they have on Bundesliga? That's something that we will see this coming season. First of all, we are glad that we are over this COVID. I mean, we are not fully over, but we're getting there. We're like, some of us are blessed to still be here. So next season will be a great season because things will go back to the norm, but we all know it will be a brand new norm. It's not going to be the same norm that we were used to. So at the end of the day, as long as we can watch the game that we love. As I said, LFC fan, Klopp is one of my favorite managers. I study him, I study his books. Sometimes, Klopp, everybody knows Klopp. He's the best, but sometimes he does things that you be like, come on, Klopp, you shouldn't have done that. But hey, that's part of the game. That's why we love it. Supporting LFC is not easy. When you think you got to figure it out, that's why they do something. I'd be like, what was that? But hey, also right now we are in silly season. You all know, transfer. So a whole lot of noise going out there. Funny thing is, there's probably like 3 teams that have signed a player, and my team is one of them. So we will see what it conspire after the Euros. But right now, with the Euros going on, there's not much activity going on. Nobody's signing anybody. Oh, it's not even just the Euro. There's also Copa America is also going on. So, transfer market is going to be lethargic, boring until mid-July. Then we will see some actions going on. There's some big boys at play now. Kane wants to leave. Everybody's talking about Haaland, but I don't think Dortmund is going to have Haaland and Sancho leave on the same window. And if anything, they'd rather have Haaland leave first. That's 150 mil. Is my team going to get the man? Hashtag Mbappe, hashtag legacy. Is he coming? Anfield is waiting. So there's a lot of talk about this summer. So Like today, for instance, there was a couple games. Copa had Brazil and Ecuador, which drew 1-1. Peru beat Venezuela. So I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I saw some of the highlights. It looked like it was some exciting games. And Euro, Netherlands. I want to talk about Netherlands. Why do you guys always shoot yourself in the foot? Every single tournament, every single time. Sometimes you have the best players, but yet you still shoot yourself in the foot. I can go back all the way to Radcard, Marco van Basten, Ruud Gullit, all those players. And every year, the only year that they did something great was when 2010, South Africa, when they went to the World Cup finals. But today, let's talk about today. You guys were outplaying them. They're late. You didn't have to do that. Give your goalie a chance. So what, even if they score, you still have a better team. You are way better on the field, and you guys had a better chance with the late. But then he loses his head for a split second, and then he gets a red card. I was expecting you guys to be minimum semifinals with all the guys that you guys have. Minimum semifinals. How did that? Was Czech? Hey, Czech played well. They balled. You got to put respect on Czech. At one point, Czech was #2 team in the world. I remember 2006 because Ghana beat them. You know, they had such players like Kola. You know, how Netherlands. I mean, Czech did very well. They came in with a game plan. They stayed focused. They put pressure when they needed to. They retreated when they needed to. They were not doing anything crazy. Even when Netherlands went down a man, they didn't gung-ho on them. They just kept the same strategy, same game plan, and finished the game up 2-0. And when the first goal went in for Netherlands, you could see they lost their head. You know, at least make it hell for them. Take it to extra time. Penalties. You never know what happens there. Belgium and Portugal. Second half was more exciting. Second half was more exciting. You know, I like how Portugal, even though they were down 1, came out. They didn't just fly off the gate. They took their time and slowly built the game up where they were able to put pressure on Belgium. Today, I didn't see any exciting thing beside Hazard goal, Torres, which was, I don't know, we need to look at the goalie. How did you let the ball beat you like that? I mean, yeah, the ball did swing, but your footing was all wrong. You know, Ronaldo, this is Ronaldo's last Euro, I believe. The guy's what, 37? I mean, Portugal, Sanchez, Renato Sanchez played pretty well. I mean, this is not the Sanchez I remember that he was playing for Swansea. The guy barely even played for Swansea. He came from Bayern. Everybody had good vibe about him. Everybody thought he was going to do big things. Swansea thought he had a good player. And injuries, and he was not more motivated. He goes to Lille, and then he's you know, he's doing big things. Now, is it a replacement for Ronaldo? Club will decide. However, let's talk about the game. Portugal, you had so many chances. You should at least put 1 or 2 in the net. Belgium, interestingly, they parked the bus. Lukaku, for about 40 minutes, he did nothing that Lukaku did. Hazard, for about 25 to 30 minutes, nothing special that he did. The only special thing Belgium did in the first half was the goal. Actually, for the whole game, it was the goal. Because after that, Portugal started playing a little bit better. But now we need to talk about this coach, Santos. I think his time is up. Personally, after the Euro, when he won it, they should have let him go and bring somebody new. You got so much potent attackers in Portugal. Yes, your defense is a little bit shaky, but with the attackers that you have, you shouldn't be worried about your defense. Why were you? I couldn't even see his game plan. Still pragmatic to me. He didn't attack well in the beginning. And even when they attacked, there's no end product. The final third was horrible. You got Ronaldo. You got Diego Jota. Fernandez is not playing well, so I understand he will probably go in and out of the first 11. But then you got Felix on the bench. If you let Pep coach this team, I promise you they make minimum semifinals. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a Liverpool fan. But yeah, the games were pretty good today. Tomorrow, I guess we got the only big hitter is what? France and Swiss. That's going to be an exciting game, you know. The Swiss are starting to gel a little bit. They've been doing well in the group stages. They played fairly well, you know. Shaqiri, interesting. Shaqiri's been injured the whole season. And when he got a chance to play for Liverpool, the man was barely doing anything. And then he shows up to Swiss and the guy is balling. He's doing well, you know, he's doing very well. France needs to get a way to start having Mbappe play a little bit better. Pogba, Kante, probably the two best players in France right now. They've been doing what they need to do. Pogba has been putting the ball in spaces for him, and Mbappe needs to start, you know, being more creative. Yeah, I think the first game he created the assist for France, who scored that goal. Eluded me, but Mbappe needs to step up because, my friend, you are apparent heir to the throne, and this is your Euro. World Cup, you showed up. This one, you haven't showed up. Maybe one game. Benzema has been doing very well. You know, this is the reason why they brought him back. Giroud didn't have any forwards, any deadly strikers like Big Bass. And this is the reason why they brought him. And I think that was a good call. The guy has been in purgatory for so long. He knew what he did, and he screwed up. But now that he's back, 3 goals, I believe? He's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well. But the French need to kick on high gear. They can't keep thinking that they're going to pick up, you know, they're going to move to the 8th gear when the final comes in. That's the same thing they did last 4 years when they played Portugal. They thought, oh, we will play hard when we need to play. And then guess what? Get beat. So the French needs to pick up. Griezmann needs to do a little bit more creative work, because everybody knows what Mbappe will do. So they are not giving him enough space. So he gets about 3 spaces the whole 90 minutes. And Pogba finds him, but yet he also, you know, I think he got 1 creative chance on that game that they tie with Hungary. Yeah. Or Hungary, however you say that. But yeah, the French, Les Bleus needs to start doing better, because if they meet any top team, it's going to be a shot. Yeah, they did beat Germany, but Germany is starting to gel slowly. And they didn't play well with Hungary, but don't sleep on Germany. When the time comes, they will click. You know that. So France, you all need to step your game up. Croatia and Spain. That's going to be an interesting game. On paper, it seems like Spain's supposed to win. But we don't know. We don't play the game on paper, right? Croatia is starting to gel also. In the beginning of the group stage, it looked like they might not even make it out. No, Modric and playing. The guy wants a major trophy for his country. The guy has won everything, especially when he went to Madrid. He's won every trophy that needed to be won. So he's ready. Ready. They went to a World Cup final. So don't sleep on Croatia. So Spain can't score for nothing. Yeah, they score 5 goals, but when they play a good team, that's a whole different situation. So I'm expecting this game to be very, very, very interesting. It's not going to be too easy for Spain. If Spain thinking they're showing up and they're going to boss this, they got another thing coming. But I know it's going to be a good game. Well, folks, I don't want to be here blabbing. This is just an introduction video. I would like to thank you guys for showing up and watching. You know, right now, if you could help me with this YouTube algorithms by liking and subscribing and sharing, please. That will really help us. Right now, we're on the road for 10 subs. All we need is 10 subs. Start journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 step. So just, I think we already got 1 sub. So the next goal is 10 subs. So please share, like, subscribe. All right. This is Archie, and I'm out.